Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. And inside of today's video, got a little bit of a different one. So there's a lot of bugs in Brawl Stars right now, and the community are not happy, and it just feels really weird. Everybody's just commenting on these bugs, and you know, normally with every update, there are just a few bugs, and they normally get fixed after a week or so. But just the general gameplay itself also feels very, very clunky right now. So let's jump into the first one, which is very obvious. Everyone should know about this one already. If you haven't, then you haven't seen it over on my Twitter. So if you guys were unaware, you can see right here, there's a lot of cosmetics inside of the game. This happened yesterday, and it's still happening right now. I believe Supercell are looking into it, and I mean, more than likely, not 100%, it will probably be reverted, I would guess, because a lot of these cosmetics are exclusive, and that would literally just, I don't know, like if they didn't reverse this, it would cause so much outrage. And honestly, especially with match arena pins, I don't think I'd spend another dime on Brawl Stars if it didn't revert it. Like, honestly, it's crazy. Anyways, you got the rank 35 pin here. So again, if you guys weren't familiar with that pin, I think you needed 10 rank 35s, I think, in the old system to get this pin. And then if you take a look at this account, you can see multiple people have bought. I mean, I've gone on all 20 of my accounts 2 days in a row, and I haven't managed to get one of these offers, but you can get this match arena pin. So that's one of the most exclusive pins you can possibly get, guys, if you're unaware. The match arena winners pin. And then you've got the newer match arena pin. It's nowhere near as exclusive as the previous one, but it's still like an exclusive pin, and you still have to win a tournament to get it. And people can just purchase this with Bling, you know, the Supercell creator icon. There's quite a few other like the Draco icon, which is really exclusive, and only people through the early access offer could buy it. There's just so many, and you guys should know this already. So there's actually a few bugs with Colette. So I want to show the first one here up against bots in the dev build instead. So if you pop your hypercharge super, you can just deal, look at that, 4,600 damage with one hypercharge super is absolutely insane. 6k, like, you're one-shotting pretty much every single brawler in the game, and if you pair that with push it, you can literally snipe people. It's absolutely game breaking, this bug. Then Colette has another bug. So if you go over to my stream yesterday, it happened a few times, and this is spenception, by the way, 2 spens in what on earth is going on? But as you saw there, when some type of stun interrupts Colette's super with the mass attack style power, it works with a meeple even stun, it works with a, I think, Chester super, any type of, again, like knockback ability whilst you super. Once that happens, you have a 75% damage reduction shield permanently. So this happened a few times, and it was literally impossible for the enemies to even kill me. If you super again, of course, that just gets reset, but it's just a crazy bug when you think about it, and they just could deal no damage to me. There was a few better interactions here, but you could just see, like, they're shooting me, I'm just not dying. It is literally impossible. Imagine this paired with like a Byron or super. This one's harder to make work, and of course it is a bug, so I wouldn't recommend trying to replicate it all the time inside of a game. But yeah, it's pretty weird one. How does this even happen? The next bug, or I don't even know if it's a bug, it might be a change. It's actually by far the biggest one, and what everyone is seeming to be complaining about right now, but this might be beneficial for people on higher pings. So there's a little bit of confusion. So right now, if you guys can see, like, Mortis is dashing like way slower. I don't know whether you can see that, but literally just go into the game yourself, especially if you have a low ping and you're used to low ping. I don't have 0 ping, but I have like 20, 30 ping, and normally my Mortis dashes are a lot faster, but I thought that straight away when I played with the update. Things just felt weird. So any brawler with any type of dash or whatever, you just feel a little bit weird, you know, like a Stu dash. You just feels like, I don't know, you're kind of stuck, or you're kind of sliding instead of actually dashing. And this makes it so you can't actually double dribble inside of Brawl. You can't self-pass yourself with Mortis, and yeah, that is a little bit annoying. So I don't know whether this is actually a server-side change. So a few people, like Demori on Twitter, said that it could be like a netcode change. So again, don't know the specifics, but apparently people on like higher ping should be able to feel a lot better. Like people, again, that are like from, I think it's from Africa, because they have no servers there, they've been saying the game feels a lot more smoother, because normally like playing on 100 ping or whatever is just unplayable, and it feels a lot better for them. But a lot of the people that are on 0 ping, 20, 30, even like 50 ping are just saying the game does not feel smooth. So there's a few other changes as well. Let's go into it. It's kind of change or bug which has happened inside of the game. I don't even know whether it's like a server desync or it's this netcode change or whatever. It just doesn't feel right, and everybody's complaining about it. So if you guys try it out in a real game, I don't know whether it's kind of the same within training cave. Yeah, training games feels a lot smoother. Maybe they've changed it already, but definitely when I played some rank today and yesterday, essentially when you try until like wall peak or you're even close to wall, you just end up hitting the wall a lot more than you would have previously, which again is like this desync, or I don't know, it just doesn't feel smooth. I'm just hitting walls constantly. Have they made the walls hitboxes bigger? Is the server just absolutely desynced and absolutely cooked? I don't know, but the game just feels so sloppy and just not good to play right now. So yeah, I'm hoping there's some quick fixes to this. I don't know what could possibly be the problem, but I'm hoping they change it. And the next bug, which is actually, I don't know, it's not game breaking, but actually might put Lola into the top 15. So if you guys are unaware, Lola received a buff which made it so whenever clones are close to her, the damage drop off is only like 35% instead of 50%. But now what they've made it, I don't know how they've done this. Lola's clone now deals more damage than Lola. You can see here, the clone is dealing 840 damage with the main attack with Lola is 560 damage. So Lola's clone is literally better than her, which is absolutely hilarious. So again, like the super change was supposed to be like the damage drop off was supposed to be nowhere near the amount, but you can see even when the clone is close, it's dealing pretty much the exact same damage as Lola. So yeah, this is a really weird change and just so many bugs right now. The next one is with Clancy. So Clancy doesn't get a damage drop off up close anymore. Before it was like 50% of the damage you could only deal at maximum range, at minimum range, but now you can deal pretty much all of it. So yeah, there just seems to be no damage drop off no matter where you are with Clancy. So if anything, Clancy probably still feels just as strong because the range nerf, well, he has immediate damage up close now, which is just crazy. The final one is with Naria. So if you guys were unaware, right now with Naria, they have changed the way that her super works. Like it only works when, like it only explodes when it's like, it like hits you essentially, when it chases you down. Before you destroy it and it would explode near you, but now they've actually like buffed the damage in terms of like the splashing that it does. So I don't know how to showcase it properly, but essentially before it used to do like 525 damage upon like impact when you throw it on them, and it does like 1300 now, which is just insane. So you can see there 1600 instantly onto them. I don't know, this feels a little bit too strong. And also, like a side note, I know like a lot of the hypercharges have been receiving, especially the ones with pets, like a big health buff, but Naria's hypercharge super, why does it have 4k health? And the amount of snake, like that is just absolutely bizarre to me. So yeah, Naria did receive quite a few nerfs, by the way, and she does feel a lot, I don't know, more counterable. But at the same time, we've got this big problem with the amount of poison damage she deals. I don't know, it's just insane. That's going to be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this one. Just like, again, like a little side note, I think they've kind of changed as well the way that Nani's shot works. Like the way that your wall peak, you can see like that last shot there is a little bit, well, it seems like it's cut off on the actual aiming thing. So I don't know, it's a little bit weird. There's just a few little bugs inside of Brawl Stars right now. The biggest one absolutely has to be like the server desync or whatever it is. It makes the game feel really clunky, not unplayable, well, near enough unplayable. Honestly, it's so bad. So hopefully if you change these, again, make sure you guys subscribe for all future meta content, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.